Are you a photographer and you're trying to figure out if the S-Corp election is for you? Well, after this guide, everything should make sense and you can be confident in your decision. So we are going to start right here in the start. And the first question you should ask yourself is, are you a sole proprietor or a single member LLC? And if the answer is no, you should probably figure that out. You may already be an S or a C corporation and you should probably talk to your CPA. But if you are a sole proprietor or a single member LLC and the answer is yes, the next question is, do you consistently have net profit of at least $85,000 year over year? The answer is no. I would recommend to stay as is for now and revisit as profit grows. But if you do have at least $85,000 in profit every single year, let's continue on. That brings us to our next question. Do you have profit left over after a fair salary? So one of the main requirements is you need to pay yourself what is known as reasonable compensation. And if you don't have enough profit left over, then the answer is no. You probably should not be an S corporation because the tax savings are likely too small. But if you do have a lot of profit left over, let's continue on. The next one is, are you ready for the added expenses such as administrative costs? You're gonna have to add a payroll provider. You're gonna have to pay for an additional tax return. All of this, these added expenses can add about $1,500 to $3,000 per year, sometimes more, sometimes less. But if you are not ready for the added cost, then probably don't be an S corporation, just because again, there is more admin that goes into it. But if you are ready for the cost, let's continue on. The next one is, do the self-employment tax savings beat the cost? So right now, the added benefit of being an S corporation is that you don't have to pay the self-employment tax and you only pay basically the equivalent of the self-employment tax on what you pay yourself. Everything else is subjected to just regular income tax. And so if the answer is you don't know, then I would check with your CPA to run the numbers. But if the tax savings are worth it, then absolutely file the form 2553 to be an S corporation for your photography.